All right, we're rolling.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Mega Strange Podcast. That's right. Get fired up. Get fucking fired up. Yeah, we're cursing on today's episode. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, there you go, Johnny. Get fired up.
Scary.
Do you ever get fired up, Johnny? Johnny, I would
No.
love to see you do like Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior,
Okay.
Ragermania, where you get a little gravel to your throat. Fired up. Can you just hit us with that energy?
What am I
real
cutting
quick?
a promo on?
Just getting fired up.
All right, I'll cut a promo on aliens. Listen here, you fucking extraterrestrial motherfuckers. I'm out here. I'm eating my vegetables every goddamn day, and I'm here to bring out the smackdown on you, brother. I'm gonna take your alien gray ass heads and put them right in the choke block. That's all I got.
Pretty good. We're going to work on that over the next couple weeks. We're going to turn you into an expert mic man, a mic mercenary, a microphone assassin.
I didn't say headlock. I said choke hold.
Yeah, and I noticed that you lean on excessive cursing.
Yeah.
Excessive cursing. Can you get jacked up without cursing?
No, it's a crutch.
Yeah, that's what we're going to have to work on. That's how we're going to take you from amateur to professional.
I've gotten better at like my when I used to try to be funny, it was a lot of cursing.
I like how you put
be
funny.
Yeah.
Me, Johnny telling jokes, that's him being funny.
Yeah. Whenever I attempt to be funny, there would be a lot of cursing. And I think I got better at not doing that and just being myself. But whenever I have to like go into acting mode or do a character, it's like cursing out the gate.
Next time we do this, I want to see you get amped up without cursing and no topic. We don't need to offend all the extraterrestrials out there. We're trying to make friends with the aliens. I don't want to be broadcasting footage of you saying you're going to put these guys into a chokehold. Yeah, I mean, you might start an intergalactic war.
That's what I'm trying to do.
They're going to be like, chokeholdulous, engageless, the laserous.
Chokehold is a slur in their world.
Yeah, it's too close to the chokeholdulous. Anyways, today's episode is you shaking your head no?
Oh, I guess. Sorry, I got really distracted. I'm like, usually before we start an episode, I check if the camera's in focus, and I didn't. So we're raw dogging it today.
Yeah.
So if it's out of focus,
we're also redefining what raw dog means
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
That's when you film a show.
yeah, out of focus.
With your podcast out of focus, you're super raw dogging it. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. You are tuned in to the #1 paranormal show on the internet. I don't care if the other people have more views than us. I don't care if other people make more money than us. I don't care if other people have actually seen a ghost, because that's yet to happen to us. We're still #1.
Yeah.
This is the Make Strange Podcast. You can't beat our personality and our passion.
I got so much passion.
You're just like staring at yourself in the monitor.
Don't call me out.
You're like so just in love with your.
No, I'm literally like,
Johnny's
is this in focus? I'm literally looking at. I'm looking at you. I'm like, I think you're out of focus.
The people are over there. Okay, give the fans what they want.
We're out
They
of
want-
focus.
They want your eye connection.
Okay.
They want your beautiful passion. This is all.
I'm not breaking eye contact.
You know
this
what?
episode.
I don't even know if we're going to talk about ghosts today. If you came here for a paranormal show, if you came here for some weirdness, you might want to turn this video off. Because if you don't, if you stick around, you might get upset.
Don't turn the video off.
You might get upset by what you see. I'm telling you, turn the video off, because
keep it off.
we're going to piss you off today if you keep this video rolling. Because this is going to be a weird episode today. Oh, yeah. I got some tricks up my sleeves. I got some things planned. And we have some big announcements, actually, because, we didn't do an episode last week, and there was a huge backlash from the community at large, which is understandable when you are putting out a show consistently week after week, and you are not only getting thousands of viewers, but you are gaining and climbing the charts with new subscribers and new fans coming in a huge influx week after week. You don't show up one week out of nowhere. You leave them high and dry. They're a little upset. And I can understand that. So we're here to calm everybody down. We're back this week We're sorry we were gone last week. We've been working hard here.
Oh, 100%.
All kinds of crazy projects. Let's take a moment and talk about the things we do outside of Mega Strange. It's summertime for us here in the studios. We have a lot of big conventions coming up. We're going to be touring the West Coast, hitting up Anime Expo in Los Angeles, and then we're going to be attending the biggest convention in the world, San Diego Comic-Con. Johnny, have you ever attended Comic-Con?
Yeah.
As an attendee, have you worked Comic-Con?
Yes. I think it was in 2019.
Okay.
You guys invited me.
They didn't do one in 2019.
They didn't do one in 2020.
Oh, okay. I always get confused.
Yeah.
When the pandemic actually kicked in. I'm losing track of time.
Same.
Because I've been in my bedroom for 4 years. So, okay, they did one in 2019. That was the year before it closed down.
Yeah.
We attended it when it was closed last year. Well, it was the first year they brought it back. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
The
at home one?
Well, so they did one remotely. They kind of ripped us off what we do in Mega 64.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, we do our day-long virtual conventions. Comic-Con saw all the success, all the hundreds of thousands of dollars we were pulling in from people all over the globe with our virtual convention.
Yeah.
And they got jealous. They said these little guys are making us look like wieners. I need to take a sip of my coffee.
Oh.
I'm not jazzed up enough yet. I haven't cranked this caffeine hog quite hard enough yet.
I love the term jazz cigarette.
What is that? Like a marijuana cigarette?
I think so.
Why did you just bring that up?
Because you said I'm not jazzed up.
Oh. No. I'm talking about a little bit of the old caffeine.
The way you turned to me was really scary.
Jazz cigarette.
I just think it's fun. It's a funny way to say marijuana.
We don't
Jazz
endorse
cigarette.
any jazz or jazz-related cigarettes or paraphernalia on
Oh
this
wait,
show.
is jazz cigarette like a little racist?
Yes,
Thinking
Johnny.
about
We're gonna have the lawyers and activists come at you after the show
I
for
think
your.
it might be.
Yeah, I 100% confirmed.
I just thought about it. I was like,
racist.
I was like,
and
where does that
want you to
come from?
know.
I'm like, oh. Anyway.
I can't wait to see the comments on this episode.
Yeah, the
Anyways,
guys- it
so
all fell off.
they did the remote Comic-Con
Yeah.
from home, but then remember they did the reduced Comic-Con last year where people could attend, but basically nobody was there, and it was awesome. It was awesome. It was like going to a 200,000 person convention, but only 20,000 people showed up, and you had so much space, and the vendors could like talk to you. I got to meet one of my favorite artists, William Stout, and totally be embarrassed to make an ass of myself and be a fanboy. And I don't like meeting people that I
Don't
look
meet your
up to.
heroes, people.
It never is a good experience. I always leave feeling extremely self-conscious. So there's that.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to going back this year. We didn't have a booth last year.
We didn't? Oh no, we just did a panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we will be back in full exhibition mode this July. And we have a lot of video projects that we've been working on. Some of them for, big profile companies that we can't really talk about, but we're excited for all that to come out. So that is why we deserve a break.
Yeah.
And we didn't come at you last week because we're feeling the burnout and our mental health is suffering.
Yeah.
My mental health is suffering.
Same.
I'm at rock bottom. I'm barely holding it together.
Yeah, like just to be real, like following YouTube's like algorithm is like brain poison. Like having to keep up, like thinking about like thumbnails and titles. Like I've never really experienced that type of like mental burnout like that. Like I just feel like it's not like our brains aren't designed to think like that, in my opinion. I don't know how you feel. Like maybe it's more affecting me because I'm like, editing this.
All right.
Oh yeah, sorry, I don't.
Okay, everybody, welcome to our therapy session where we talk shop and we talk about just how Mega 64 is doing behind the scenes. This is not something we should talk about on camera in front of the fans.
I was talking about Mega Strange, not Mega 64.
Sorry, did I say Mega 64?
Yeah.
I meant Mega Strange, but we'll talk about it anyways. Sure. I don't worry too much about the algorithm and the thumbnails. I always focus on the content.
Yeah.
So I feel like if the show is doing good, I'd rather produce a good show that the algorithm is not picking up than produce something that I'm embarrassed about and something that I am not proud to show to people that the algorithm is putting in front of every face in America.
Yeah.
That's like my nightmare. It's like, no, don't promote the thing that I'm embarrassed of. So for me, it's like, I actually love Mega Strange. What we produce on this show, I'm really proud of. And I'm really happy with our growth. I think that we've consistently got more viewers and more subscribers every single week for like 40 consecutive weeks.
Yeah.
We had almost an entire year of nonstop growth. Sometimes it was slower, and sometimes it was faster. And obviously, I wish we were the numbers were higher than what they are. But I mean, what are you going to do? We're trying our best here. In that sense, yeah, playing the algorithm and playing the thumbnail game is important because we want those numbers and views to go up. But at the end of the day, I just want to talk about like ghosts and wolfmen and
100%.
like knights who fought vampires 2,000 years ago and may have become vampires who are still alive and inventing electric cars today. That's the kind of show I want to produce. If nobody out there is watching it, that's their loss.
Exactly. I feel like the YouTube of old where you used to just like upload and it would get like shown around for just being good is gone. You know, I feel like more nowadays it's more of like, you know, NBC has clips of Jimmy Fallon. Those get served up because that's what makes them YouTube money. Because like it costs so much money to host all these videos. So I understand YouTube's perspective of like pushing stuff that makes them money as opposed to just like back in the day. I mean, you know, back in the day, if something was cool, they would just put it on the front page.
Well, that being said, you know, I feel like we have done a hell of a job.
Yeah.
Mega Strange. And fuck, man, how many episodes of this show have we produced?
We're at 40 something?
We're at 40.
I think we're 45?
45 episodes.
I could be wrong. I think
give or
it's
take.
45.
We're in the 40s.
Yeah.
And every episode is generally about an hour, sometimes longer,
Yeah.
sometimes shorter. That's 40 hours of paranormal content.
That's crazy.
that we've created.
Yeah.
And
I've never been that committed to anything in my life.
yeah, and we have just been kind of like info dumping this paranormal stuff 1 hour at a time every single week, just kind of being like a creative furnace, just blasting off Mothman, Nightcrawlers, Sasquatch in Asia, the most legendary swords in the world, real UFO, just like pumping out all of this stuff.
What you're saying is we've been dumping out banger after banger.
We really have. And the people who are here today, who are watching us right now, they know. And we love you guys because you appreciate us and we appreciate you.
You also love the close-up cam. We appreciate that.
Yes. And you love our format and you understand what we're doing.
Yeah.
But that being said, I think that we need to take a look at how we package Mega Strange because we've actually done like over 2, possibly 3 traditional seasons worth of content.
Yeah.
If this was like a show on the Discovery Channel or for a major distribution platform out there, they would be like, okay, I mean, they'd be like, guys, you've created like 4 seasons worth of content.
I was about to say, most shows are like 10 episodes and we've done 40.
And we've done 40. So we're still kind of like in that new show kind of phase where it's still like trying to get people to discover us. If we were on NBC, we would have canceled long ago.
Oh, yeah.
But we are totally independent. We are totally self-produced. In fact, you are looking at not only 2 of the most handsome hosts on the internet, you're looking at 2 of the most talented writers, researchers, paranormal investigators, directors, producers, editors. Literally, we're a 2-man crew and we do it all. Behind the camera and in front of the camera. We light this bitch. People always talking about, wow, your set is like so well lit.
Yeah.
We set up the cameras. We like put the computers together and then we research the show and then we perform it here and then we edit it, upload it. No help, no crew.
It's like an hour of setup before like we get rolling on this usually.
4 seasons worth of content produced by 2 guys.
Yeah.
I'm proud of what we've done here.
Me too. And I just want to say, like, I'm not looking for any pity or anything. I'm like so grateful that everyone's watching and I still have a good time doing all this.
Absolutely. No pity at all. But I'm still getting to the announcements.
Oh, sorry.
Because I think we have some things to announce. First of all, We are going to be covering some paranormal stories today. So
Yes.
stick with us if you want to hear some strange stuff. We're going to be getting that to in a minute. Second of all, we have a new Twitter account that you should follow right now. It is MegaStrange666. Why do we have to pick that number? Because Mega Strange was already taken. And we didn't want to be like Strange Mega 02.
Yeah.
So, MegaStrange666 on Twitter. Go there right now. Give it a follow. That is going to be the #1 spot where we are going to be giving out information and updates and news all about this show. Because as it is right now, we kind of promote it on our personal Twitters,
no one really knows where to look.
People are like, I don't come here for this. I want you to tweet like funny jokes and pictures. And stuff. We also have the Mega Strange Instagram account, Mega Strange Podcast, where you can see additional interesting facts and some of the physical media that we show on the show, pictures, videos, stories, things like that. Go on the Instagram. But follow the Twitter for updates because we're going to be changing this show. And you're not going to know what is going on if you're not getting these updates. So tap into the news source. MegaStrange666 on Twitter.
Hell yeah.
What are we going to be changing about this show? Well, as I've already said, we've done about like 3 seasons worth of content. I think first of all, we're going to be restructuring our YouTube channel to kind of break out make it clear how much content we have. We're going to be condensing like the early episodes and the later episodes into individual seasons because I think our show has gone through a lot of mutations over the 40 episodes, and they're so distinct, it's almost like eras. That being said, Johnny and I are planning a new era of Mega Strange.
Whoa.
And it's going to be a different show. We're going to continue the show as it is now for just a few more episodes as we wind down the current era of Mega Strange. Let's call it season 3.
Yeah.
And let's say that season 4 is on the way. In a few weeks, we're going to end season 3, and then we're going to go on hiatus for a while and go into production on something a little bit more special. We'll have more details when the time comes, but we're going to make this show more interesting, more engaging, more entertaining, and it's going to be a better show. It's going to be Mega Strange season 4.
Yeah, I'm hyped.
Yeah.
We were already talking about it a little bit. It's going to be cool.
We were inspired by Stranger Things season 4.
Yeah, it's gonna be Kate Bush.
We're gonna be running up that hill. It's gonna be Gatton. We're getting older and uglier by the minute, and we got to do something to spice this show up.
Yeah.
I hate Mega Strange. Am I alone?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Dude, Freudian.
I love Mega Strange. This is why you should never say you hate something.
Yeah. No, I hate
negativity. Is just not cool.
I hate Stranger Things too. I almost did it as well. The first season was okay. I hated the second season, and then I stopped watching.
Well, you got 2 seasons to catch up on.
Fuck.
Well, all right. That being said, let's get into the bulk of today's episode. We're going to be going back to our roots. Remember when this was like a news-based show?
There's like 3 people that are so excited right now.
Yeah.
I randomly will see messages on like Reddit or other places that are like, I miss Mega 64 and Teen. I'm like, damn, for real? Hell yeah.
Yeah, remember when this was a more factual-based show about real-world events, and we were covering news stories? Then we just started covering like strange news stories.
Yeah.
Weird news. Before we pivoted into the current paranormal podcast that we are now. Well, today we're going to get back to our roots, and we are going to be covering strange news stories from around the world. Welcome to the Mega Strange News Desk, everybody. We are your anchors, Johnny and Derek. Good night and good luck. Hey, I'll start it, okay?
Sure.
I'll start with our first story today because this is something that we were early on when the news broke. We posted this on our Instagram account within 1 hour of this news story coming out. If you don't follow us on Instagram, you're going to get the news story now. This came out about a week and a half ago.
Okay.
The Amarillo Zoo in Texas has footage of a Wolfman walking around the perimeter of their zoo from 1:25 a.m. Let's go to the close-up camera. I will show you what we have.
We got a light now? Oh, it might be too bright.
There it is, everybody. I'll move this up closer. That is a picture from the security camera, the perimeter of the Amarillo Zoo in Texas, and you see right here, this figure.
That's him.
That looks like a wolf.
That's a
walking
fucking
on
wolf,
two
dude.
legs. That looks like a person with two legs. Their legs are bent weird, and then they got like a wolf-like head.
That's some John Talbane shit.
The Amarillo Zoo posted that image to their Instagram, and they said, is it a person with a strange hat who likes to walk at night? A chupacabra? Do you have any ideas what this UAO, unidentified Amarillo object,
Amarillo
could be?
That's awesome.
This picture is, like I mentioned, captured at 1:25 in the morning, and I have seen a daytime photo of this area, and this is a fence that pretty much sits on the edge of like some wilderness. This isn't like the San Diego Zoo where it's like Jurassic Park, really fancy. This is more like a bunch of animals are fenced in the middle of nowhere. Regular kind of zoo.
So if this was a guy in a costume, he'd be really putting his life in or their life in danger.
Well, once again, okay, let me shoot down the skeptics out there who say this is just a cosplayer. This is just a guy in a costume. Okay. I'm going to start with the obvious questions. Why would somebody do this? Okay. There's no good answer for that.
Hey, I've a why would someone do this to a lot of videos.
Exactly. So your first question is why would somebody do this is never good enough for the skeptics because they're like, well, people are freaks and people want to do publicity stunts and people want to get famous.
Yeah.
Okay. 2, how does this person get famous by doing this? Nobody knows who this is. Okay. Well, some people just want to do a publicity stunt, but they don't care if they get actual credit for it. They just want to stir the pot. Okay.
Yeah. Like Glass Ass wasn't looking to get famous.
Yeah. Okay. So then it's 1:25 a.m. and there's a thermostat here, 51 degrees.
Nice.
Which to me is fucking cold.
Really?
Well, I'm from San Diego.
Oh, okay. I was about to say it's like a nice spring.
That's fucking cold to me. 1:25 a.m. It's just you're out there. It's a hassle, is what I'm saying, basically. It's late, it's cold, you're in this stupid suit walking around. It's a shot in the dark, right? That this would even be, it's such a like random shot in the dark that this action would go viral. I'm just gonna walk by the zoo at 1:25 at night in my costume. Surely that will accomplish some publicity and media hoopla. Who could plan for such a thing? It just seems too random.
My brain always goes to like, maybe someone at the zoo was trying to scare their friend that works the security, and then it got really out of hand. Like it was like, then it got reported on. They're like, oh shit.
Yeah, and then
and they don't want to get in trouble.
Well, you actually bring up you kind of stumbled on my final point, which is if this is intentional, then the person who made this would have to know where the security cameras were pointed. And so it would probably have to be somebody who has knowledge of the zoo, works at the zoo.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, wouldn't the zoo know that? Wouldn't that person come forward and be like, hey, before you it was me. Before you like just put this on the internet.
Here's another thing. Maybe this is great publicity for the zoo.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like people want to go. I've noticed recently, like with cryptids, like a lot of that just spawns a lot of tourism.
Yeah.
Especially like Bigfoot. Like there's Bigfoot everywhere, apparently.
Or maybe Wolfmen are real.
I want to believe.
And maybe they're rare. And this just happens to be an actual sighting that is extremely rare, but does happen every once in a while and has been reported to have happened for hundreds of years. I heard recently that we didn't know great apes existed until about 200 years ago.
Wow.
They didn't know gorillas were actually real until the 1800s.
That'd be so scary to see a gorilla.
George Washington, Thomas Jefferson.
he didn't know about gorillas?
Those guys didn't know what a gorilla was.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's probably so scary.
Dude,
what the fuck is that?
You watch
it's a big hairy man.
You watch Pirates of the Caribbean, Captain Jack Sparrow?
Yeah.
That's a world without gorillas. All I'm saying is we might discover that this wolf thing. Maybe it is real. We just don't know what it is. Could be the modern gorilla, modern equivalent.
Werewolf.
That's our breaking story. That's our lead
scratcher.
story tonight, and a head scratcher indeed. Okay, let me continue with some weirdness. If
Sure.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to show a video from our hometown of San Diego where news reports came out just this week of UFO sightings over the waters of San Diego. Look at this video.
Okay, we're back. There's now 5. We are totally, Ryan and I are absolutely freaking out, dude. We do not know what this is over Point Loma.
Look at that. That's over
This
San
is a
Diego. That's
video.
the town we live in.
Yeah.
Live. You guys can see this is the airport facing west. They've had 2 grouped. Now there's 5. It's definitely some sort of pattern-ish thing going on.
They look like they're in a pattern.
Yeah, they're like blinking.
Bright
Or
orange.
that might just be the
lights.
shutter speed of the
Does
camera.
not look like white lighting.
I think they were blinking in real life.
Oh.
And you'll notice the bottom left one just went out.
Bottom left one just went out, so now there's 4. Heard that there was up
You
to
can see
6.
over the top right of the screen.
People
there's a
reported this from
plane
all over the
flying.
city, different
Yeah.
angles. This is the only video I
Really
have,
pretty.
but there were multiple videos on social media.
Now that bottom right one went out.
That looks like there's only 3.
Yeah, bottom ones went out.
This is crazy. A couple people like
Weird is
DM'd
they're
me
so
about
static, dude. I mean, could they be drones with super bright lights on them?
Okay, so that's the video. We'll pause it there
Yeah.
and we'll discuss. Leave it up right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Let's keep it at this window. So
I'll make that bigger.
make that as big as you can. Residents of San Diego took to social media after discovering these mysterious lights spotted in the sky off the coast on Monday night, which was 2 nights ago, as of the reporting
Mm-hmm.
of this show. So there are 2 major military bases, military installations here in San Diego. One of them being Camp Pendleton, the Marine base, the largest Marine base on the West Coast. The other one is Naval Air Station North Island, which is the setting for the Top Gun films.
Ooh.
It is where all of the jet fighters for the Navy are stationed.
I'm gonna cut back to us.
Okay, sure.
Boom.
Well, Naval Air Station North Island and Camp Pendleton both said on Monday night that they did not know what the lights were. Naval Air Station
Shit.
North Island and Camp Pendleton said they did not know what the lights were. But San Diego Police Department came out and confirmed that the lights were being used for military exercises. And I saw another report
Yeah, but then
from the U.S. Coast Guard that said that the lights were shot off by, they were flares
Okay.
shot off by boats on the ocean for like, I don't know if it was an emergency situation or a location, or maybe it was an exercise. I don't know. Look, I will be the first to tell you, I don't know shit about flares that you shoot from a boat, other than what I've seen in movies. Oh no, we're stranded. There's the plane. Get the flare. And it looks like a gun.
Yeah, it's like an orange
And
gun.
they shoot into the sky.
Yeah. It stays in the air for a while,
And
right?
then it's like a firework.
Yeah.
Well, based on my expert knowledge from the movies I watched, that didn't look like any flare I'd ever seen.
Yeah, I was going to say, that sounds like a straight up cover up.
That sounds like a straight up cover up. The police department is saying it's a military exercise,
And
but
then-
the military bases are like, we don't know what the fuck those
Oh.
are. I don't know, man. I don't know. And then the official, I think, I have conflicting reports because this one is from today saying it was a military exercise, but the other one from today also said they were like, I don't know. I guess they could be flares and a military exercise. Those aren't mutually exclusive. It's weird. It appears to be a cover up to me. I don't buy the explanation. Those look like something else. I can't say what they are, but they
I don't know either. I mean, them burning out could add to like the idea of it being a flare, but
But the uniform pattern of it was strange to me, but maybe, the modern flares are capable of doing that. But they definitely were not drones or anything like that. So that was strange. That's what's happening over the skies of San Diego. Okay. Do you have a story for us?
I have a lot of things. Should I do story or I have some videos as well?
Whatever you want.
All right. I want to do this one because it's kind of popular right now, but do you know about the DALL-E 2?
Yeah.
It's like for people out there who don't know, it's a AI system that I think Google has put together. But someone
and it can create photos.
Out of like
word prompts. You'll type in a word prompt and the AI will generate photos that look like what you typed in.
So these people think that the DALL-E has created a new cryptid. So
named Crungus.
Crungus. So someone typed in Crungus into the DALL-E and they got this.
What the fuck?
And the thing with the DALL-E though, like sometimes if you typed in the same thing, it'll give you like, let's say I typed in airplane, you typed in airplane, it'll give you two separate things. But then other people tested it out and also typed in Crungus and got the same exact pictures.
Crungus.
And then some people started getting weird. Yeah, this is multiple people doing it. And then people got weird with it. They wrote cute Crungus. I like cute Crungus.
All right. So, Crungus is the demon.
I like future Crungus.
Crungus is the demon that powers artificial intelligence.
I think so, yeah.
Crungus is the demonic energy source that allows Google to operate.
Yeah.
And Crungus has been hidden so far for the 25 years that Google has existed. But we all know you can't conjure a demon unless you say the demon's name. And somebody just randomly happened to stumble upon the name of the demonic entity that powers the Google AI. And Google, because of dark magic rules, was forced to reveal the identity and face of Crungus. That's why the pictures are always the same and very distinct. You're actually looking at photographs from hell. Actual photos from hell.
Digital hell.
Conjured by a AI Google wormhole, manifested by the incantation of the demonic name Crungus.
Someone also in here, there's another AI that like will give you write out prompts. So someone write a story about Crungus. Once upon a time, there was a creature called Crungus. Crungus was a very strange creature indeed.
Because Crungus is the demon that powers all AI.
Dude.
And the AI can't lie when you ask about Crungus. It's not allowed to.
Someone wrote summon Crungus.
Crungus is a powerful creature that can be summoned by using a specific ritual. Go figure. The ritual requires a willing participant. Sounds demonic.
Oh, no.
Who must offer their blood to a creature. Confirmed demonic. Once summoned, Crungus will serve the summoner and obey their commands. You are literally describing a demon summoning ritual.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's finish it. Obey their commands. However, the creature is also very chaotic and unpredictable, so it's not always reliable. My theory has been confirmed.
Yeah. Crungus goes shopping too. It's like the same. It's literally like these are different people typing in Crungus, and it keeps giving the same thing.
I think this is not my favorite episode of Mega Stories.
Dude, Crungus doing stand up is amazing.
Crungus doing stand up.
I guess Krampus. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to. I think that's pretty good. Crungus goes shopping.
We have just discovered the name of a new demon. Crungus.
We said its name so many times, there's no way we're not being haunted by Crungus.
Oh, Crungus is not powering the algorithm on this episode. I wouldn't be surprised if this bullshit episode we're reading the news goes on to be our most popular episode of all time.
Dude.
All hail Crungus. Wow, thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, no problem.
I need a moment to
I can keep going if you want.
Yeah, what else? What's
I got some weird videos. Let me get rid of Crungus here. I have a follow-up on another episode. When we talked about Avril Lavigne?
Yeah.
Well, Avril Lavigne is now on TikTok, and she made this video recently.
For people who don't remember, the story with Avril Lavigne was that she was replaced by an imposter, Avril Lavigne. Did the original die?
That's the rumor, yeah.
Okay. Every comment on my Instagram. Why do you have to go into complicated? Are you the real Avril?
Dude, she acknowledged it.
She knows. she's trolling us.
And then I have one more video here. Another follow up on. We did an episode on like. Did we do an episode on gnomes?
No, we did the
leprechauns.
leprechaun Irish episode. Yeah.
So I guess I got a gnome here. For
Okay.
you. A real life gnome.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday from the Weed Gnome. Let's get them likes and subscribes out there. Let's get them followers. Let's get to 1,000 so we can go live out here and do some battling.
This is the weed gnome.
Was that it?
Yeah. I'm not, dude. I wish I was lying. This guy's account is exclusively. He is the weed gnome. He's just in the same corner, and he's just wearing that outfit.
Dang, dude. Hey,
Shouts
somebody
out to the
there,
weed
if
gnome.
You can get hey, Mega Stranger, if you can get a picture with the weed gnome,
Yeah, if you can
send it
find
our way,
him.
we'll feature you on a future episode of Mega Strange. That's
Oh.
awesome. All right, let me take over here.
Sure.
Weird weather. We talk about everything on this show. Today, we're going to talk about something very near and dear to my heart: climate change. Weird weather patterns. Some people out there, they don't believe it. They don't believe it's happening. They think conspiracy theory by big media to get you to buy sunscreen or whatever.
To get you to stop driving Hummers.
Exactly. They want to take your gas away.
Yeah.
They want to take your Hummers away.
I did that.
Well, non-believers out there, I have a story that the evidence that was about to be presented is too staggering for you to deny it any longer. There is something happening on this planet. Fish are raining from the sky in San Francisco.
Like Magnolia.
Yeah. Next story.
Okay. Hell yeah, dude. That was like my improv class. You'd say something, one thing funny, and then the teacher would be like, "No, you can't top that." And they'd be like, "Fuck."
Move on. No, this is a real story from this week. Fish are falling from the sky in parts of San Francisco. 8-inch silverfish, anchovies, to be precise,
Wow.
are raining on the roofs and decks of the residents who live in San Francisco. In fact, it says that there was a TikTok challenge started. I wish I had video of this. It was the sardine throwing challenge, because there were so many sardines and anchovies landing in San Francisco that teenagers are roaming the streets and having like snowball fights, but they're sardine fights. They're throwing the fish at each other.
This sounds like the start of a children's book. Like, I don't like sardines, or my dad owns a pizzeria.
Scientists say that the cause of the sardine storms is a boom in coastal anchovy population.
That makes sense.
I'm using the word anchovy and sardine interchangeably here. I'm going back and forth between
Yeah, I
the two
think
of
they're
them.
different.
They are different. They're technically anchovies, but some people are calling them sardines. They're 8-inch silver fishes. There's a boom in anchovy populations in the coastal waters off San Francisco, which is causing the birds in the area to have more food than they know what to do with. Fishermen are reported seeing thousands of seagulls literally floating on the water with sardines spilling out of their mouths, anchovies spilling out of their mouths. They say the birds have eaten so much, they're full, and they don't even know what to do with all the anchovies.
Yeah.
So the birds have mouths full of anchovies, thousands of birds with so many anchovies in their mouth, they're just spilling out because the birds can't even swallow them because they're so full. And then they fly across San Francisco, and the sardines just spill out of their mouths and spill out of their guts and just rain all over the city.
Oh, that's what's. So they're coming out of the birds.
The birds are like regurgitating
That probably
them
smells so fucking bad.
all over the city.
Oh, the smell is probably horrendous.
If you were in the San Francisco area and you could take a photo of a sardine pool, a puddle of sardines, a puddle of anchovies that fell from the sky, send us a picture. We will feature you on a future episode of the Mega Strange podcast, and we will even put that picture on the Mega Strange Instagram.
Maybe Twitter too.
and the new Make It Strange Twitter, Make It Strange 666 on Twitter. Okay. Let me show you a video here that is unbelievable. You're not going to know what you're watching. Let's fire it up.
Sure.
This happened today. At
Today?
The TFAF Maastricht Art Fair.
Oh my God.
Which is in Holland, I believe. Armed burglars, armed with guns and a sledgehammer, broke a case at the art show and stole a necklace valued at $26 million. You just watched them go.
Dude, I love how they're dressed like fucking like old school like robbers. They're not even wearing like anything to cover their faces.
Let's watch this video again. Let me point out some things. Go back to the beginning of the video. First of all, I think there's somebody who works at the art exhibit who picks up a vase and tries to like attack these guys with a vase. There he is. They point a gun at him.
Oh.
And he quickly like puts the vase down and is like, nope, I'm out of here. Yep, fuck it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So everybody flees except for one guy. Look, there's just some old man chilling on a bench, just watching it all happen. The armed burglars run past this guy, and he's like,
that guy.
Fucking Prince Charles there. Oh,
He's like, don't talk to me.
good job, fellas. Well done. Smashing, good job.
Smashing.
Great robbery.
That's crazy.
That's something you don't ever see and would never see.
Those dudes are gonna get caught immediately.
You think so?
Yeah, they're not wearing any masks.
People
are gonna. There's probably security cam footage of them like clear as day.
A statement from Limburg police said 2 men, a 22-year-old and a 26-year-old man, both from Belgium, were arrested shortly after the robbery.
Oh yeah, they were arrested immediately.
Well, these suspects were arrested, but I think those 2 suspects were later released.
Oh.
And so the police investigation is still at large. But that's just another thing you might see here on the Make It Strange show. How often do you see some sort of like Hollywood level, Ocean's 11 level heist going into the art fair in broad daylight with a sledgehammer and a rifle and just taking $26 million off the shelf?
I bet we're gonna learn later that the robbers were like a distraction, and that old man sitting there was the real robber. Like that's some Ocean 11 shit. Like
he secretly like took over all the stocks for the entire company.
Yeah.
He's like, now I own every piece of art in here.
Yeah. He got all the insurance.
Yeah. Okay, what do you have for us?
I have a news article here. It's kind of unclear, but I decided to pull it anyway. But it said China says it may have detected signals from an alien civilization.
No way.
There was no info about like what they found, but I think it's more of like a radio signal that they reported kind of.
Okay, well, first of all, you know, in the 70s, we sent a radio signal out into space to try to make contact with aliens, and it was just this broadcast thing that I think it was like a mathematical code. That would just kind of designed to be like anybody with knowledge of mathematics would be able to tell that this was made by an intelligent life form, and so they would know that this was like a hailing signal.
So I think that's similar to what this telescope picked up, but I'm not too sure. But the weirdest element of this is that they reported on this and immediately deleted it. Like they put the report out there and then took it down. The Chinese government took it down.
Well, I would ask why, but I'm sure you don't have the answer.
There's no reason why.
Know the answer. Same reason the San Diego Police Department said it was flares for a military exercise when the military said they had no idea what they were talking about because there's a cover-up going on. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah.
And that's pretty much all about that. Like, it's like, as you see, it's like, you know, it's a couple paragraphs.
It's a picture of a telescope.
It's pretty much what I said.
Well, we'll have to follow that story closely as it develops in the coming weeks. We will be reporting any new developments. I'm going to be looking into that. I want to know, what did they get? What was the signal? Even if it was fake, even if it's a hoax, I want to know the story.
Yeah.
That's really fascinating.
I was trying to do more research on it, but it was just saying how this picks up like really, it picks up like radio signals.
That's really fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay, let me show off. Now we're going to do some show and tell. I want to show off some arts and crafts that I have been working on personally since we have, we haven't been making this show last week. We had some time off.
Yeah.
And I was homesick for a few weeks. Basically, I've been laying around my house with some extra time. I got back into my old hobby of toy making.
Hell
and
yeah.
resin crafting. And I brought to completion one of my first action figures that I'm extremely proud of here. Check this out.
Do you want to show
this is
close up?
Cult Commander is the toy line, and my character is the Terrorizer. Yeah, let's go to the close up.
Look at that.
I don't know if you can see that right there. Cult Commander, the Terrorizer.
Show the back too. The back's radical.
Psychic Specialist. Knows the future. Good leader. Oh, yeah, here's the back of the package right there.
That's awesome.
Some, spiritual amplification going on there. Let me see if I could take this Terrorizer out of the box and even show him off here. I might have some trouble opening this box. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, I like that you bought the packaging that could be opened up.
I designed the packaging so that it could be opened and the guy could be taken out and played with. And
is he glow in the dark?
He's not glow in the dark, but I have since made a glow in the dark version of him.
Yeah,
There he is,
radical.
the little Terrorizer. And you know what I love about him is he doesn't face forward. He faces up. So he makes eye contact with the person, with the human playing with him. So he's almost like my little personal cult leader. You can buy this toy and be a member of the cult.
Well,
you can go back to the main camera.
I don't want to blow up your spot here, but will you have some of those at Comic-Con or any conventions?
You know what? I am thinking that I will have a few editions of the Terrorizer.
Whoa.
Complete with the custom back that opens up, available at Comic-Con. And I might have a few other characters, some Grim Reapers and some other special bootleg toys that I'm cooking up. But it's going to be super unofficial. So
yeah.
It's not going to be advertised anywhere. Basically, if anybody wants to get a Terrorizer or any of my custom toys, you got to come up to me in person and I will sell you one out of a backpack.
He's going to grill you.
At Comic-Con. But feel free to come up and ask or talk to me about toys. This is a passion that I've been developing over the past year.
100%.
Yeah, it started with me wanting to make my own custom dice for Dungeons and Dragons, but I got bored with making dice pretty quickly and moved on into making custom toys, which is now kind of become my main hobby. And I'm really proud. So I will have a couple custom Terrorizers available at Comic-Con and a few other characters as well. Come up and ask me about my toys if you're interested. I just want to show those off.
Super rare.
I guess I wasn't going to advertise that they're for sale, but that's an idea that I've been kicking around.
Yeah, I figured it's fun.
I've just been resin crafting for a whole year, and at this point, I have a shelf in my house with probably 50 custom toys sitting on it, and I'm just filling up my room with toys that I made myself. I don't need the same toy over and over. I need to get these out of here. I give them away usually as gifts.
Yeah, I have a bunch. Yeah,
as a close friend of mine. But I think taking them to Comic-Con and trying to get them to the general public would be the best way to unload these toys, clear out my stock, and make some more shelf space for me to continue creating new things. I just want to come show that off because I was so proud of this guy. This is
that's
the
awesome.
First full packaged figure and box that I've brought to completion. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So
I always love that you have the little punch hole. It's not on here yet, but
this one doesn't have a punch hole. But this will have a punch hole so you can hang it up on a wall
sick.
Or a stick. Yeah, so
hang it on a stick. Hell yeah,
hang it on a stick. Yeah, that displays the metal stick that they have there. And Johnny, I know you've been working on some new projects yourself. I don't know if you want to share anything at this point, but Johnny also has some creative projects in the works that I hope everybody at home will get to see at some point.
I've been working on a cartoon just for fun. I don't want to say too much. I just want to kind of put my nose to the grindstone and get it out. I find when I talk about stuff too much, I end up not doing it because I get that serotonin. I don't know if you've ever had that happen where you tell someone your idea and then you're like, hell yeah.
But announcing it on a podcast for 10,000 people is different.
Yeah.
This isn't telling your friend and cool, call me to help you. This is now you have 10,000 people salivating yo, when can I see that?
Exactly.
When's it coming?
Yep.
So this is actually going to motivate you to keep working. And hey, leave a comment if you want to see Johnny's cartoon.
I bought a new drawing tablet because my old one fucking sucks. So I'm going to put that shit into gear.
Can you give us any details about the cartoon? What it's called? What's it about? I know it's still in development.
I know the main characters' name are Mal and Worm. So that's all I got so far.
Adventures of Mal and Worm.
Mal and
soon.
Worm.
All right. Well, that's going to end our episode for today. Hey, thank you so much, everybody, for coming to the Make a Strange podcast, for sticking with us. Season 3 of Make a Strange is winding down, and season 4 is just around the corner. So stay tuned and follow the Make a Strange Twitter, Make a Strange 666, for more news and updates. I'm Derek. That's Johnny.
Yo,
Johnny, do you have
yes.
any closing words for our fans out there?
All you extraterrestrials out there, I'm gonna befriend all of you, and we're gonna have a great time. There you go.
If you don't like it, learn to love it. We're Mega Strange. Good night. Hey everybody, if you like this video, be sure to click on some more videos from the Mega Strange podcast. We have tons of hotline episodes and tons of full-length episodes that are going to keep you entertained and scared. So stick around with us for a while. Watch some more videos.